Hello guys, ShayThatGamer123 here, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be a bit different than all the others. Today I am going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's, whilst also explaining the FNAF lore. So yeah, I'm going to start from the beginning of FNAF 2, and let's do this. Alright, as soon as night 1 begins, that's when I'm going to start explaining. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my iteration of the Five Nights at Freddy's story. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. It all started in the late 70s and early 80s when two businessmen, Henry Emily and William Afton, start a business called Fazbear Entertainment. Now, Fazbear Entertainment was very famous for their Chuck E. Cheese style animatronics and pizza. Now, their first ever restaurant was an old diner, an old small diner by the name of Fredbear's Family Diner. Now, Fredbear's was really popular back in the day. It attracted lots of kids and parents. And William had 3 children: Michael, Elizabeth, and Evan. Michael was the oldest, Chris was the youngest, and Elizabeth was the middle child. Now, Michael would always pick on Evan because he kept having nightmares, and Michael wanted to pick on him for that. But unfortunately, one day during the year 1983, had Fredbear's Family Diner, one of Fazbear Entertainment's first of many incidents, and this incident was known as the Bite of 83. Now, what happened was Michael and his friends. What happened was Evan, 5 days before his birthday, kept having nightmares of the animatronics. They call them Nightmarified. Now, at the time of this, there was also a TV show about Fredbear. It's called Fredbear and Friends, and the show had 4 extra animatronics other than Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Those being Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. And Evan was having nightmares about the 4 animatronics. But on the day of his birthday, Michael and his friends decided it would be a good idea to wear masks of the animatronics and prank Evan by putting Evan's head in the mouth of Fredbear. So Fredbear bit into Evan's frontal lobe that ends up killing Evan. And he ends up having more nightmares after that, while in a coma, and then he dies. Okay, I know I'm going along things quickly, it's because I don't want the video to be too long. Anyways, continuing. And yeah, William, devastated at Michael because of this. William was kind of crazy, let's just say. He wasn't the best father, let's say. He always put his work before his family, which probably ended up leading to Mrs. Afton, name unconfirmed, to leaving him. We're not really sure what happens to Mrs. Afton. Some people think she ends up possessing Ballora. But moving on. And also, William also had his own little franchise called by the name of Circus Baby's Pizza World, and the main character, Baby, and the Funtime animatronics. These animatronics were Funtime Freddy, Circus Baby, Funtime Foxy, and Ballora. And that place was really popular as well. And Elizabeth really wanted to see Circus Baby, but you see, the thing about the Funtime animatronics were they were built to kidnap children and kill. Now, in my timeline, William murdered children to get one, because he wanted to get remnant for Evan so he can bring him back to life. 2, he might be a psychopath, which he probably is. So, moving on, what should I do? Oh yeah. Oh wait, crap, the game's glitching. Hang on. Sorry about that, my game is glitching. Oh yes, so yeah, one day Elizabeth snuck out to see Circus Baby, against William's biddings, and what ends up happening is Circus Baby recognizes Elizabeth as a child, of course, and ends up killing Elizabeth using like a scooper thing, claw thing, after luring her in with some ice cream. Now William, having losing 2 children, he's probably really pissed, mainly at Michael. So he has an idea. Then at this point, I think Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So William had an idea. He would wear. Oh wait, I just missed a bit of the story. Hang on. He would wear the Spring Bonnie animatronic. Now, for those who don't know what I mean by that, Fredbear and Spring Bonnie from back in Fredbear's Family Diner were built specially to double as both animatronic and costume. Now, this would be done by a thing known as spring locks. Now, spring locks, you wind up the spring locks and it then opens up and pulls back the endoskeleton of the animatronic, making you able to climb inside and wear it as a costume. Now, William decided he was gonna, murder a child. So his first ever victim was Charlie. Now, Charlie was Henry's daughter, Henry Emily, William's business partner. So yeah, Charlie. Oh no. In one of the restaurants, Henry designed a puppet, like a puppet thing, to like protect any children from any incidents happening, and it was mainly built to protect Charlie. Security puppet. So yeah, the other kids at the restaurant, for some reason, at Fredbear's Family Diner, which was, I think it was still open at the time, kicked Charlie out the pizzeria and left her to just chill in the back, outside the back in the rain. And then William ends up pulling up in his purple car and ends up killing Charlie. So yeah, it's the third incident now regarding Fazbear's. And obviously, Henry isn't happy about this. I don't think Henry knew it was William at the time. I don't think he figures out until later on in the story. So moving on. Well, he might have. I don't know. He could have seen the security cameras. I don't know. But anyways. Now later on, after Freddy's opened with Freddy, Barney, Chica, and Foxy, and Fredbear's is long gone. Now this part of the story is in 1985. William, the first 5 missing children's incident. Now, William, knowing children would believe almost anyone, probably a bit stupid, no offense. He decided to wear the Spring Bonnie spring lock suit to lure children into the back of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and kill them. So now William has killed 6 kids at this point. I think he killed Charlie in 84, maybe? I don't know. Now, this plan kind of backfires on William because the spirits of the children end up possessing the animatronics. Oh, if you want to know the names of the 5 missing kids, their names were Gabriel, Fritz, Jeremy, Susie, and Cassidy. And also there's Charlie. Now, Gabriel ends up possessing Freddy. Fritz ends up possessing Foxy. Susie possesses Chica. Jeremy possesses Barney. And Cassidy possesses Golden Freddy. If you're wondering, wait, who does Charlie possess? Charlie possesses the puppet. Charlie's soul went into the puppet after she was murdered, because the puppet, since he was built to protect Charlie, went outside in the pouring rain to help Charlie. Well, I mean, try to protect him anyways. And because of the rain, it ends up damaging the puppet, and the puppet just falls over on Charlie's corpse. And then I guess Charlie's soul ends up going into the puppet. Yeah. So now there's 6 missing kids. There's probably a couple more later on in the timeline, but moving on. So yeah, William's son, Michael Afton, wants to have a job. Well, right, actually, I think that's not till later on. Hang on. No, I'll talk more about that later on. What's next? Oh yeah. So yeah. Michael ends up taking a job at sister location. I mean, Circus Baby and Rentals. Now, Circus Baby and Rentals is underground, said to be under the Afton's house. You know, like where William lives. So, Circus Baby and Rentals is basically where William took the Funtime animatronics after, Elizabeth's death. So yeah, Michael gets a job there, and William sends him there to try to find Elizabeth, because William thinks her soul went into Circus Baby, Elizabeth, after her death. So Michael goes down there looking for her sister, and Circus Baby ends up guiding him through everything, like Funtime Freddy, Balola, Funtime Foxy. But then, after that, Michael ends up getting scooped by Ennard, which is basically all the 4 Funtime animatronics combined. And to escape, they wear Michael as a skin suit. Now, you might be wondering, how do you know he worked in test locations for us? How do you not know he worked at, like, Fazbear's Fights or Freddy Fazbear's Pizza with FNAF 2 location? Well, how I know this is, in FNAF 1 and 2, he gets fired for odor. One of the reasons he's fired is for odor. And that odor could have been like his rotten skin. So yeah, that's that's part 1 of this franchise. I mean series. 3 series I have going on. So yeah. Sorry if my voice was, or I was a bit bad of explaining that, because I don't make scripts. No. I'm not that kind of person. So I had to think at the top of my head. So, sorry if that was a bit sloppy for you. Like, like bad at explaining. I said I'd make this video for fun. I might continue it if you want me to. Only if you want me to, though. Anyways. Please like, please subscribe, and if you're wondering why I deleted the Fredbear Tape video, it's because it got copyright claimed. I mentioned that in my previous video, I think. But this has been Shay the Gamer. I hope you have a good day. I'll try to upload more often during the Easter break. I said I'd wait till Easter to make a bunch of uploads. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, so please subscribe. It'll help a lot, please. I'm begging you. Please! This has been Shay the Gamer, signing off.